Hello everyone. This is going to be kind of a different video. We went up to Lake Michigan and we were looking around and doing some exploring on that side of the state, and we found something kind of interesting. I know a lot of you have gone out to Leland and looked for Leland blues, which are basically slag glass that have been tossed in Lake Michigan, tumble in the lake and come back up on shore, and you find them and they're bright blue in color. But there were many other steel mills along Lake Michigan and Lake Superior and all over the place. We found slag glass in places like Manistee, up on the northern shore of Lake Michigan, and we found some slag glass on Lake Michigan over by Muskegon. So I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then we're going to see if we can make a cabochon out of it. So I'm going to show you some of the pieces, what they look like. Hopefully I get a chance I can put a map up to show you where we found it, and then I'll show you the piece of slag glass and what we're going to try to turn into a cabochon. So give me just a moment. So this is our front flower garden, and this is some of the slag glass we found. It's very dark. Actually, it's dark green. It looks black, but it's dark green. You can see the conchoidal fractures in it. It's glass. And we found some stuff over here that looks almost like frog skin. It's kind of interesting looking. It's got a lot of bubbles in it. We found it in light green, blue. This piece is another one of the pieces is black. But you can see that's definitely glass that came from when they were smelting the steel, they used sand and stuff, and it turns into glass, and then it was a waste product. And they basically just dumped it on the ground at this particular steel plant, and if you go there and just walk around a little bit, you'll be able to find some hopefully as well. So let me show you the stuff that we've got. I'm going to put up a map right now and kind of describe where it's at. So if you go to Muskegon, there's a park right next to the boat launch, and that area right there, it looks like they did some construction. They're loading some dirt and stuff, and they might have some grass that's being planted or whatever. But if you go to the park next to the boat launch and walk along the bike trail there, we found tons of it. Solid black, green, blue, all sorts of different colors. Not a lot of it's big enough to do anything with, but we gathered quite a few pieces, and I'm going to show you the piece next. So this is a bucket of slag glass that we collected. As you can see, there's just tons and tons of it. We found lots of it, and some of the pieces are really cool. You can see it's got like swirls of black and green. But I was like, oh, maybe if I can cut this and see how it works on the CAD machine, maybe I can make something with it. So we got tons of it in here. So lots we can do with it, but the piece I want to work with, I've already cut. It's up here on the shelf. So this here is the back side of the piece, and the rumbling you're kind of hearing right now, that's all my tumblers going right now. I'm doing another video on that here in a little bit. Did the first step, and then I'm going to do the later steps, so it'll probably come out much later, but you'll see the beginning and then the end. But this is what it looked like on the cut surface. So really freaking cool. But I thought maybe if I could use this as the flat surface and then polish up the top here, I could turn it into a really nice looking cabochon. I've got quite a bit to grind off. This is kind of a big piece that I cut off. I could probably make another slab out of this, but as you can see, it looks really nice. And I think I have a little bit of water over here. I can kind of spray it down. I'll just dip it right here in this water on the porch and just kind of rub it in a little bit. And yeah, that's cool stuff. Yeah. Now, what I've read online is that you can make stuff with slag glass. You can cut it, you can polish it, you can do all that sort of stuff. The only catch is that it has a lot of bubbles in it. So you can see right there next to my thumb, there's a bubble there. So there's going to be pockets that I'm not going to be able to polish, but hopefully I get enough of it that's solid, I should be able to turn it into something. So this one I might cut again later. I put my saw away. I cut it the other day and put the saw away because it's just too bloody hot out to do anything, but I might cut some more slabs of this later, see if I can make some things. I also got a couple other pieces today that I'm going to do some stuff with. I got a little bit of crazy lace agate that I want to try to make some cabs with. I I think that's gonna look really cool when I cut it. So I'll try to do a video when I do that. And then I got myself some, I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically a rock that's got little chunks of rubies in it. And if you shine an UV light on it, all those little reddish specks there, they glow bright red. It's really cool looking. So I'm going to see if I can make some pendants out of this. I got one that's thin enough that I can cut it in slabs, and I got a spider hanging from my head. That's kind of interesting. And see if I can make something with it, so make some cabs with that too. This is pretty rough stone, so I'll be interested to see how it polishes up. But yeah, you can buy all sorts of things with this all polished up. And if I remember the name of the rock that I got, I'll post it on the video. But right now, I'm gonna get this all geared up, gonna put on my mask, and I'm gonna see if I can make something with that. And I'll be back, show you what it looks like. Okay, the rough shaping is done. And as you can see, that's one of the risks with working with slide glass, is there can be pockets of air in there. Great big pocket right there on the side, right about the size of the cab I want to make. And I have to make a decision. Do I want to keep going with this size cab and just have a very thin bevel? Or do I make it a little smaller so that I can get that pocket out of there? That pocket's pretty freaking deep. So, I don't know, I'm going to play with it a little bit, see how it goes, but really like to get this polished up and looking nice. You can see all the pattern on there. It's going to look really cool. Well, I'll figure out what I'm going to do, and I'll show you when I'm got the main shape kind of hashed out. So yeah, lots of work still to go, but I'll keep you posted on it. Okay, sad little update. I was polishing it, shaping it, getting down to size, and the top broke off. I guess that's kind of one of the challenges working with glass. So you can see, starting to get the shape. I started rounding it out. We'll make it a round cab. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, the top broke off, so I've lost its original kind of teardrop shape, and we'll see if we can make just something more round. We'll see how it goes. Gonna go back to it. We'll just be super gentle now. See if we can get this to work the way we want it to. I'll keep you posted. Okay, update. I've finished the first 3 wheels, and check that out. Isn't that cool? It's looking really nice. So I think it's probably smart of me, before I go any further on this, to take it over here to my grinding machine and put the groove into the side of it so I can wrap the wire around it. This is the part I'm worried about breaking, so I'm going to do this super slow and see if I can cut a groove all the way around it like this. And if everything goes well, hopefully it'll be all set, and I'll come back and tell you how it went. Wish me luck. Alright, I have some news. I was able to cut the groove all the way around. It looks like it's all going to be okay. Now I just got to polish it up. I mean, it doesn't look too bad dry as it is right now. So I think if I just give it a few good polishes on this, really shine it up, it should look pretty sharp. But I'll show you what it looks like when it's all said and done. Okay, time for the final review of the polish. With the cab cut all along the side for the wire. Looks pretty sharp. This really, I gotta say, this really picks up when you're not fully polished. So like if I did something that was a low grit, like the 280 grit, it was dull, and I could see the difference every time I went to one of these other grits. But yeah, that turned out kind of okay. I really like that. Some minor bubbles in there, but I think it actually came out really well. I'm gonna wrap it, I think, in a black wire. My wife got me black wire for Father's Day, and I think I'm gonna use that to wrap this, make a cab out of it, and I'll post some pictures at the end of the video for you to take a look at. So thanks for hanging with me a little bit. We're gonna get out hopefully to Lake Huron in a couple weeks, so we'll post some stuff from there. And as I mentioned before, we've got some stuff tumbling here. Still going. Those are all stage 1s. There's one stage 2 way in the back. We had some of the Madagascar stones look pretty good. We sent them on to stage 2, but a lot of agates, some of the Madagascar stones and stuff we went through and did another phase 1 on. So keep you posted on all that, and be sure to look for more videos from me soon. Let me know what you think of the glass here, the slide glass cabochon, and see if you want to make more of those. Let me know, and put a post in the comments, and I will make more of these. All right, thanks for watching.